Hey everybody, and welcome to the latest edition of BizEngineTV. I'm Dave Choate.
And I'm Matt Sullivan.
No, you're not.
They just needed actually someone who is camera friendly, and Matt is not too camera friendly, and Choate didn't have to worry about it because his good looks speak for themselves.
It's true, they do. This is Jesse Bickford actually, and he'll be taking over just for the week from Matt Sullivan, God rest his soul. But before we get into the news stories today, I just want to run down where you can find us online real quickly. www.bizengine.com. That's our website. On Facebook at www.facebook.com/BizEngine, and on Twitter at @TheBizEngine. Jesse will start us off.
I'm charging $2 grand every 5 minutes, so we'll get this going.
Let's do that.
Alright, so first story today is from the Washington Post. Eric Cantor, the House Representatives Majority Leader, is actually proposing a bill where if you're a small business, you can get a tax break of 20% or more if you're a business of 500 employees or less. 20%, Choate! That's insane!
It's fantastic, it really is. And we don't really know the whole package yet. We don't know what some of the smaller stuff in there is going to be, but right off the bat it looks like a good deal to me. I really do think so.
I agree. 20%.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's what you're charging today.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely.
They hired me.
We did, for some reason. So we're jumping right into the next one here. Our next story comes to us from PR Web. And what's interesting about this is it's all about small business marketing, which is something we spend a lot of time on at BizEngine. And basically, a recent survey from Staples found that 66% of all small businesses have a marketing budget. That's kind of a small number when you think about it. And then the majority of those with a marketing budget spend $2,000 or less. I mean, that's a very small amount of change.
That's how much you're charging me. They're losing their marketing budget in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Now, the beauty of this, however, is you don't need to spend a lot of time and money to market yourself effectively. We're using YouTube right now. Twitter, Facebook, they're great platforms. They're free. Even Google Plus, it's taken a little while to catch on, but you can get there. So, you don't necessarily need to have a ton of money.
You can also find this on blogs and stuff too. Another free place.
Exactly. Blogging is great. So,
bring us to our last story. The Jobs Bill, which is a bill that's aimed at making it easier for small businesses to raise money, just passed a test vote, and that in the Senate. And what we're looking at is that this is one of the only bipartisan bills of the year, and it's backed by Obama. So, it's good if it's backed by Obama.
We'll leave that aside, but yeah. No, and the beautiful thing about it, as you said, bipartisan support. And there were some concerns about weakened consumer protection in there, but by and large, I think it's going to pass easily, and I think it's going to do some good things for small businesses raising money. So there you go.
Agreed.
Agreed.
20% taxes, Choate.
We're looping back here. But as we move on here, we don't have a small business book this week because neither Jesse nor I read particularly well.
That's why we don't have a teleprompter right now.
We do not. We have nothing but windows back there.
Off the cuff.
Except for that sheet of paper. But in the place of our business book of the week, we have 2 guest posts on BizEngine this week that are really worth your time. The first one is Kim Ring of Ring Communications. She has a guest post for small business PR on a budget. It's a great read. Chuck Blakeman, longtime friend of the site, he's been interviewed here. He's had guest posts before. He's got a unique take on marketing for small businesses that you're definitely going to want to read. So both of those links should be floating somewhere below Jesse and I right now, and so make sure you give them a read.
Sounds good. I'm Jesse Bickford.
And I'm Dave Choate. Good night and good luck.
And if you need anyone to fill in for your employee that's out for the week, $2 grand, 5 minutes.
It's true.
We'll make it happen.
It's true.
I'll up the views.
$2 grand, right down the drain. Nice.